Hey, welcome back to New Day. You know, all of us here at King 5 care about stories related to race and equity. Our friends over in the newsroom now have a new team member devoted to telling stories through the lens of race and equity. Please welcome PJ Randhawa joining us now. Thank you so much and welcome to King 5.
Amity, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me on your show.
It is a pleasure. You know, I got a chance to get to know you outside of the newsroom a little bit, and it's been wonderful. But I want everyone else to know you. So you have this new role at King 5. Kind of give us the bits and pieces of that.
Yeah, so I'm actually an investigative reporter, but here at King, I'm going to be focusing on race and equity issues. And I found race always comes up when you look into an issue. You really investigate why systemic issues are happening and why people are struggling to get their slice of the pie, you know? So I'm really excited to look into issues of inequity here in the Pacific Northwest and hopefully make a difference. That's what this role is all about. Not just exposing problems, but then finding solutions to them as well.
Absolutely, and education as well. Tell us about your upbringing in Canada.
Yeah, so I'm actually from Winnipeg, which is, you know, central Canada. My parents came here, or came there in the 70s, and I was born and raised, that's them. They actually came 50 years ago to Vancouver. And so here I am 50 years later, kind of on the West Coast again. It was always their goal to settle in this side of the country, but they kind of got stuck in the middle of Canada. So they would have loved it here. They both passed away since. So
oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's been it's been hard, but I think they'd really love what I'm doing now and see that it's making a difference.
I can imagine, as a child who's lost both parents as well, it is, you have to know that they're proud of you. I'm sure they are. You are actually one of the only Sikh TV reporters in the United States. Yeah,
that wasn't something I was aware of until Sikh and just Indian publications started coming to me and saying, you know, you're one of the first, you may be the only, we think this is great and we want to support you. So it actually took a while for me to feel comfortable talking about my background and who I was, because as a journalist, I wanted it to be all about my work. Yeah. You know, so in the past few years, there's really been a shift. Talking about myself and my experiences and bringing that into my work, I think it adds a level of, you know, people can relate to it. Yeah. And this is actually a picture of me at the Sikh Awards. This was one of the first awards I got, and it was for my political reporting. The Sikh community thought it was really important to honor one of their own and show other women, Sikh and Indian women, that this is a career option that's now possible for them. I know in the past there may have been hesitancy because they haven't been represented. Right. But that's all changed now.
Representation matters.
Of course.
When you were leaving your last job in St. Louis, the mayor there actually did something really cool to honor you, right? We actually saw a picture of it in the tease.
Yeah, so this was really a strange thing, a strange turn of events. But on my last day in St. Louis, the mayor and the Board of Aldermen issued a proclamation for me and declared it PJ Randhawa Day in the city of St. Louis. And it was because I'd done a lot of work exposing mismanagement and corruption in actually some city offices. Wow. And we actually got some measurable change on a lot of issues that impacted St. Louisans. So I think it said a lot about the work I was able to do in St. Louis, and the people there definitely have a special, special place in my heart.
PJ Randhawa Day. What day is that? Because we should celebrate it here at King too.
It's January 14th. Okay. And I'm going to be celebrating it in perpetuity, although it's only for 2020, really.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. We can make it a yearly thing. You also love to travel.
Yes. So before the pandemic, I would travel as much as I could. I've been to some really far off places like Morocco, South Korea. This is a picture in Mallorca. It's an island off the coast of Spain. Yeah. And that's in Turks and Caicos. So whenever I had time off, I would travel as far as possible.
I'm so jealous.
And so, yeah, that's kind of been put on hold with the pandemic, but I can't wait to start that again.
Do you travel ever alone?
You know, I haven't yet, but I think that's on the horizon because it's really hard to find people who can go at the same time as you and have that kind of adventurous
That's
spirit.
always been my thing is this fear of kind of traveling alone. But you're right. I remember being in college, there was a point where I made more money than my friends, and then that shifted quickly. But that is the issue. So, all right, well, maybe we'll find out more on that, or maybe we'll just go travel together.
Amity, I like that idea.
I
feel like we would do really well.
I think we would. But of course, you're going to have to leave your cute dog, Yogi, behind.
Yes, well, he's very needy. So I do have a pug. There he is. He just turned 6. And he's been a great companion. You know, I've had to move to so many different places for work over the last couple of years, and he's always been right by my side. And he loves it here. He is loving the weather. He gets more walks than ever. And yeah, he's adjusting very well to Washington.
I love puggles. They're so cute when does he snore?
He does. He snores. Even when he's not sleeping, he's always making some kind of noise, breathing noise.
I love it. I love it. So what do you like most about Seattle so far?
I think I'm just amazed that every intersection has a view.
Yes.
You know, and there are different things in the distance, either trees or the mountain will show up randomly. It's amazingly beautiful. And that is just, it's incredible to me.
What a wonderful thing to notice. I love that. Do you have a favorite sports team yet?
I don't. I think I'm going to throw my support behind the Kraken.
Yeah, I feel
because
that.
they're new. I'm excited about hockey, but you know I do have an allegiance to the Winnipeg Jets and the Blues.
Okay, we'll give it to you.
I think there's room for all of them.
I think so. Oh my goodness. Well, I noticed you're wearing a lot of yellow in your pictures and here today, so you're a perfect addition to the Yellow Jackets. We are so happy to have you, PJ.
I'm incredibly happy and lucky. I feel really lucky to be here, and I'm excited to get to know the people in this community and hopefully tell their stories and advocate for them.
Please, and come back on our show and continue to share their stories as well. We love having you on New Day, so thank you so much, PJ.
Thanks, Amity.
Oh my goodness. All right, my friends, well, that wraps it up for today. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. You can always check our website for more content, and you can always send us an email to share your thoughts. And remember to go out and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.
Some segments of New Day Northwest are paid for by these fine sponsors.